Morning everyone, it's Todd. I just thought I would show you guys the parts that I got here for the 760. It's all torn apart and it's all cleaned up. I got to do a little bluing work on the barrel, yet it's pretty much cleaned up, and I did a light sanding on some of the parts on it. But this is technically what I got for the 760, what I got put together, and hopefully I'll go kind of through it as I put it together, so hopefully it helps somebody else that's working on it. I did have to buy a couple new parts, and I'll get to them when I put them on. But yeah, the gun was missing a few items that I needed. The BB retainer. I got the magnet at the end of the boat is missing, so I gotta somehow replace that before I put it together. But overall, it wasn't too bad. Of course, it's always easier to take apart than it is to put together. So hopefully we don't have any problems getting it together. But I wanted to go over some of the tools I used on either cleaning, repairing, taking it apart. You really, when you're working on guns, it's worth to get online and purchase some tools that fit the needs of tearing guns apart. And they're not that expensive. I mean, you don't have to buy the top of the line unless you're going to do it full time as a job. But I would suggest definitely getting a little set of roll pin punch sets. Now these are a little different than your normal pin or your punches. They're the ones that have the little round end on them to help get those pins out and not damage them. And then of course your regular punch sets, and they make these sets with the hammer and everything pretty reasonable and cheap. Same with the screwdrivers. You want a precise screwdriver and to work on these guns. And I would also get a good set of Allen wrenches to carry with your guns kit. And like I say, a lot of these tools you may have in your shop too, but I buy a little set for my guns specifically because I got a lot of guns, and BB guns, pellet guns, and instead of running out to the barn every time I want to do some work, I can keep them with my guns and work on them. But that's what we got so far for the Crosman 760. Like I said, I got everything torn apart. I'm pretty much have everything cleaned up, ready to go. I got the seals purchased that need to be replaced, the O-rings and stuff like that. So as I put it back together, I'll share that with you. But I just wanted to share you my setup here and what it looks like torn apart. I got some photos for people to look at if they are in the middle of tearing something down. They need a reference. I know it's tough to find references on YouTube and on the internet of what different parts look like. So anyway, it's kind of like a fast part 2. I'll be showing a video also on when I restore the stock, which I'm doing currently. So thanks a lot everybody, and like I say, these are the tools. I use this as kind of like I put it on a piece of wood, and that's like my anvil, and all that is a socket. So you need something to do your punching through, and that's what I use. Just in the house, I can bring it in the house and work on my stuff. So that you guys probably wonder, well, why has he got a socket there? But that's why. And it helps to have some blocks of wood if you're doing it inside the house. Just kind of have a setup ahead of time, because if not, you'll be running back and forth. I kind of learned on doing my first BB gun. Actually, I think I'll show you the first one I did already. I just restored a 2200 Magnum Crosman that I got after this one broke. I bought that, but it just needed new seals in it, and I'll show you what that is here in a minute.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Okay, this is a pellet gun that I just kind of finished up before Christmas, and I tore it down and put new seals in it because it was doing the same thing as the 760. It just wasn't keeping air in the cartridge, but it works now, and I tell you what, it needed cleaned bad. And I got this one when I was a kid in about 1983, 84 maybe. And they don't make this model anymore. It's a 22 caliber pellet gun from Crosman, and it's as you see, model 2200 Magnum. And once again, I don't see too many people tearing these down or talking about them too much. I managed to get parts for it though, and it works. So so I'm real happy. But it's in real good condition. I took care of it, and it just needed good cleaning, and now my son gets to use it. But anyway, if there's any questions on that gun that you have, let me know. But I just wanted to share that was one I did before I did the 760. It wasn't nearly as bad as the 760. So, but anyway, if any of you guys have this model, let me know. Put any comments, any questions in the questions there in the comments. I appreciate you guys watching. Take care. Bye-bye.